Ooh, excuse me. Oh man, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. This pink lemonade. This pink lemonade is good. I love me some pink lemonade. Anyway, this is my meal for today. Healthy choice: um, mashed potatoes and meatloaf, and some apples and some corn with some good old pink lemonade. Yep, good old pink lemonade. Watching Hunger Games. I ain't never seen this movie. Everybody said it was pretty good. I haven't watched it, so I'm hoping that it's pretty good. Anyway, before I close this video, coming soon, or you may have already seen this video before in the earlier posts, or might be one of the posts before this one, but I'm gonna make a post about my I guess to say a little story. My it's on quitting smoking. Yeah, I used to. Let me see. I'm 26, and I used to smoke weed, cigarettes, Black and Miles. I used to drink alcohol, beer, wine, liquor, hard liquor. Yeah, I used to do that, but that's all. That's all I would do. Not nothing further than that. I mean, I know that some people are dragging on, but no, don't drag it on. Stop it right where it's at. That's all I used to do. Smoke marijuana, weed, cigarettes, Black and Miles. I used to drink beer, liquor, and wine. But my little story. I almost had a breakdown and I almost went crazy, so to speak. I don't know if it was some strong weed or what. I don't know. It could have been just some strong weed, or maybe it could have been some emotional things. But at the time, I was going through a lot of stuff. I was going through a lot of pressures that I didn't think I would be going through. Like at the age of like 24, maybe, I think it was 24. No, it can't be 24. It probably was 24 or 25. And yeah, had a mental breakdown. The doctor said it was a chemical imbalance, in which I kind of understand. I kind of understand it to be a chemical imbalance. So I tried my best. I mean, they tested me, drug tested me, came up positive for marijuana. Nothing else. I mean, I was scared. I didn't know what it was. I had me feeling like crazy. I was hearing things and man, it was crazy. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sit still the whole night. I wasn't paranoid. I was like kind of annoyed a little bit, but I think I just had like bad nerve reactions or something. But like the doctor said, chemical imbalance. Something that's in the brain, something that's in the mind. It's an imbalance in the mind. But anyway, yeah. The way I stopped cold turkey. I stopped cold turkey. I just stopped and started going to school. Well, I was already going to school, but I focused more on school. I concentrated more on school. I devoted most of my time to school, so that right there kept my mind off of nicotine fits and smoking cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes and nicotine fits, they came every now and again, but as far as smoking the weed and stuff, I didn't really have that actually taste for a high, or that feel for a high. You know, I was just like focused on my schoolwork, trying to make A's and B's. Oh man, my sinuses. Not my sinuses, but it's just getting clogged up into breathing is still not right yet. I got asthma, chronic asthma. So that's one thing that kind of gets to me whenever I'm speaking or something like that. Working on my speaking presentation skills. So, hopefully you might see a little bit of that in some of my videos where I go to talking a little bit proper, or talking like I'm pronunciating every word, something like that. Mashed potatoes make me feel old. Whenever I eat mashed potatoes, they make me feel like I'm old. But yeah, I had to substitute something for it. I mean, it took me a while to get actually over with. It took me about 6 months to actually get all of it over with, to get all of it off of me and stuff like that. I struggled with a lot. I struggled with some things. But after I just stopped thinking about it, going like right into it, that's just all it was. It's like an inspiration story to some people that I mean, if you smoke, if you drink, I just hope you like in the age to do it, like 21, 22, 23, something like that. But even if you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, I mean, it's a good thing to stop. I mean, because it can damage a lot of things, especially in your health. And the way things are getting, it's getting hot, it's getting humid, and that humidity that's coming off of the ground, I mean, that's not good. You're ingesting that carbon and that tobacco and nicotine and all that good stuff. It's not really helping a lot. But if you just like older, whatever, I mean, I can't really tell you what to do, but just suggestions, just advice. My friend, she just stopped smoking, and it's been like I think she said 3 weeks to a month. 3 weeks to a month, and she stopped smoking. I mean, she had some issues she had to go through first, but she had stopped smoking weed and came out. Drug test came out pretty. It came out clean, little britches, and yeah. Hold your house, little britches. But it came out clean, and only thing is now she just smokes cigarettes. So I tell her, you got to get off them cigarettes. You got to leave them cigarettes alone. And so this is what I came up with for anybody who watching this video. You might, if you can't stop cold turkey, this is something that you might can do. All right. If you smoked cigarette yesterday or today, either way, if you smoked a cigarette yesterday, start today. If you smoked a lot of cigarettes today, start tomorrow. Okay, so what you want to do is give yourself 2 weeks. Give yourself 2 weeks to smoke 3 cigarettes a day. 3 cigarettes a day, so that gives you 24 hours, and you're only allowed to smoke 3 cigarettes. Just 3 for 2 weeks. Okay, after that, you want to break it down. When those 2 weeks is over with, then break it down to 2 cigarettes. 2 cigarettes, and give yourself a month. Give yourself a whole month. This right here is like the easiest way that you can stop your cravings. You have to break your cravings down easily and naturally. So 4 weeks, 2 cigarettes. Alright? Or 3 weeks, 2 cigarettes. However you want to do it. But make it where it's more weeks than the first week. So that way, the longer period you go, and the lesser you have, the more time that will consume that time. I mean, if you drink water, or drink cranberry juice, or tea, or bubble gum, or peppermint, or whatever it is that you could do to substitute that cigarette craving, do it. And if you got an activity that you like doing and you just don't do it with cigarettes and stuff, do it. Either it be riding a bicycle, exercising, walking, cooking, cleaning, whatever, do it. Or if you don't have anything that you like doing, find you a hobby and do it. Alright, after that month, after that 4 weeks is over, then you break it down to one cigarette. One cigarette for a whole month. Serious. One cigarette for a whole month. That means 24 hours a day and one cigarette. If you see me looking where I'm looking at Hunger Games, looks like it's alright. Don't look too bad. But one cigarette for a whole month. So in all the time, it'll give you 2.5 months it'll take you to stop smoking. That's for people who have a higher nicotine craving. It'll take you maybe about 2.5 months to refill yourself with things that you need, like Gatorade. You can drink Gatorade, and that gives you electrolytes, or like protein shakes. That right there is good. Protein shakes are real good. Fruits, all kinds of fruits are real good. Real good. You can do that, and then after that month, I mean, you shouldn't have any craving for one. Or if you do, just fight that feeling, because at this point, it's a very small feeling. It's very, very small, and you really don't have much of a craving. If you can go through 2 weeks of it after the one cigarette, and you go to 2 weeks without a cigarette, you can go 2 more weeks. And after you go that month, you can go another month. And after you go those 2 months, you can go 6 months. And after you go those 6 months, you can do the whole year without cigarettes. It'll be cigarette free, smoke free, or you can apply it to whatever it is, whatever addiction it could be, or whatever craving it could be, or whatever I can't think of the other word for it, but whatever it is, you can stop your cravings in 2.5 months. I mean, I can stop cold turkey. It's all in the head. It's all in the mind. I mean, that's your lethal weapon. Anything that's in your mind, that's your lethal weapon. Use it. If you really want to stop, do it. I mean, it's better for your health, better for your future. Good things will happen. Better things will happen. And you'll see a change. You'll see a good change at that. Drastic change if you must. Yeah. That's what I would try that for 2.5 months. And if not, I mean, you can send me a message on here and be like, man, I tried this 2.5 month thing and it still ain't work. I mean, you can cuss me out or whatever. I mean, I'm trusting you my viewers to do it, to actually do it. It's just like fitness. I trust them that if I leave you to work out alone in a session by your own, I trust you to do what it is that you're supposed to do. Because I have a lot of online clients that I give them the schedule for them to do, and I trust them to do that schedule if they want to see the results. So, I mean, I've been seeing good results lately myself from my online pupils. So that's a good thing. At least I can trust them to know that they'll do what it is that I created in the schedule for them to do. Eating and all, everything. But that's just something that I want to share. My little story. I got plenty more stories, but that's just one I was talking about last night to Lil Britches. And And I told the Britches I was gonna go ahead and Papa Bear was gonna go ahead and make a video on that, so that way maybe it can inspire some people. So if you can like this video, take the advice, take the suggestion, or if not, you can watch another video.